Okay, so this is the component tester. I'm going to do some tests with this component tester. I'm going to test capacitor, resistor, MOSFET, transistor, then an inductor, but I don't have an inductor. I'll use this transformer over here, so I will check all those things. So first of all, let me power it on. Okay, so it's on. I hope you can see it. Let me try to. Okay, so this is the 3 pin 1, pin 2, and pin 3, where you can slot in your components. So first of all, now I'm going to test this. This is a 10k resistor. So this is a 10k resistor. So I'm going to put it any pin, then press the run button. So it's running the text. So it's telling me that this resistor is 10.88 kilo ohms, and it's showing me the direction. You can see the leg of the resistor is at pin 1 and pin 3. So it's showing me the pin 1 and pin 3 and the resistor value. So I'm going to check another component. Let me check. This is a transistor. This is a BC547 transistor. So it's going to tell me if it is a NPN or PNP. So I'm going to, it has 3 legs, so I'm going to slot it in the 3 legs, right? Okay, so press it. So it's telling me that this is a NPN transistor, and this is the pin 1, pin 2, and pin 3. At pin 1 I have collector, at pin 2 I have base, at pin 3 I have emitter. So I don't know what be the forward download. I don't know the value of, maybe the forward voltage of the base or so. Or I think this is V, forward voltage. Then I don't know the rest, but this is it. So I'm going to remove. This is telling me NPN. So assuming I have PNP, it's going to show it here. So let me check this capacitor. This is a 100 UF capacitor, 25 volts. So I'm going to check it. So I'm slotting it at pin 3 and pin 1. Okay. So okay, so it's telling me pin 1 and pin 3. This is voltage losses 1.2%. And this is the actual capacitance. Maybe this thing, I don't know, but this is the capacitance is showing me 213.8 UF. So I don't know the way, but this is the capacitance. Okay, then another thing is I'm going to check this non-polarized capacitor. This is 104J. So I'm going to check it, though it has a shorter leg. So let me put it at pin 1 and 3. Let me hold it down so that, let me test. Okay, this is the actual capacitance, and I'm slotting it at pin 2 and pin 3. So then let me check this MOSFET. This is a MOSFET. Okay, so it's telling me this is an N-channel MOSFET. N-channel MOSFET. This is gate, drain, source, depending on the way I placed it. So if I reverse it, this thing will be reversed. Okay, so let me just do that. Remember this. So let me just run it again. You can see the pin out has changed. Okay, so you see telling me this is an N-channel MOSFET. So this is a good MOSFET. Then I have a bad MOSFET. Let's see if it will detect a bad MOSFET. Okay, let me still check it. I don't think this is the bad one. Let me press. So this one is okay. I don't think I have a bad MOSFET here. I would have tested it. So now let me try to, so if there is no component in this and you try to run a test, it will detect it. There is no unknown component or damaged parts. So that means it's not detecting any component. So let me use this thing, this transformer here as an inductor. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put one of the terminals, then put the other terminal. Okay, so let me test run. So it's telling me this is 3.64 Henry. So this is the inductance of one side of the transformer. Okay, maybe this is the resistance. So this thing can test any component. The only component that it cannot test is IC. Okay, so it can test any component. Before I go, let me try to test this bridge rectifier. Though this has a 4 leg, but I will try to see how I can slot it in. So let me just slot 2 pin of it, then do the test run. So this is I don't know, maybe this is the forward voltage, but it's showing me this is a diode. You can see it. It's telling me it's a diode. So I don't know the value that is, another value that is shown, but this can test any component apart from ICs.